Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is going to be my next makeup transformation, and it is inspired by Pearl from Rupauls Drag Race Season 7. And I've been needing to do like a really big drag makeup transformation video because I haven't done one in a while, and I see everyone's comments asking for me to do more of an in-depth drag look. So seeing as Pearl is my favourite, or one of my favourites from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7, I decided to recreate her look in this video here. If you want to see how to get Pearl's makeup look, then definitely stick around and enjoy the video. I've already gone in and began covering my eyebrows, and then I'm going to go in with my foundation, and this is the TV Paint Stick by Kryolan, and it's in the shade 4W. Next, I'm taking my MAC Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm going to use this to highlight. I'm then going to push the highlight even further with a white paint stick, and this is just by MAC. And I'm also going to use this to contour the nose, because Pearl has like a really thin nose contour. And then just go ahead and blend this out. So I'm taking MAC's Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to go in and set the whole face. I'm going to go in with NYX's Twin Cake. Any light powder will do, and I'm just going to use this to brighten up the highlight areas. I'm going to use Sculpt by MAC, and I'm going to use this as like a contour shade. And I'm still using the shade Sculpt to contour the nose, and Pearl has like a really thin nose compared to me, so I'm just gonna kind of go overboard and try and create the same effect. And Pearl's cheeks also come like really low, like her cheek contour comes quite low, so I'm just going to cut the cheek area here using Ben Nye's Super White Powder. So now that we have all the highlights and contouring pretty much in, I'm going to move on to doing the eye makeup, and all of this will kind of have a chance to set in place, and then once the eye makeup is done we can just dust all this off afterwards. So I'm going to take MAC Soft Ochre, and I'm going to use this as an eyelid primer all over the eyelid. So from what I gather from looking at photographs of Pearl, most of her eyelid is actually covered in black liner. So I've done that on one side, and then what I'm going to do is in this area here I'm going to create like a new faux crease. So I'm going to go ahead with my black Illamasqua gel liner, and I'm going to cover majority of the lid in black liner. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to use this purple shade here. This is the shade Jilted, and I'm going to use this to start mapping in a faux crease shape. So I'm taking the shade Sketch, and I'm going to use this to deepen up this shade and kind of blend it upwards. Going back in with the shade Jilted here, and I'm going to use this to blend out this colour even more. And I'm just pressing this colour in. I'm not wiping it back and forwards too much because you don't want to disrupt the eyebrow. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to be the super messy part, and that is using the glitter, which I believe this is the exact glitter that Pearl actually used, and this is the MAC 3D Silver glitter, and I'm going to be applying this in the spaces in between the lid and the new crease that we drew in. So next, moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to take a gel liner with a really precise tip like this, and you want to create like a extra triangular shape here, which is going to really open up the eye area. Next, I'm taking a black eye pencil, and this is in the shade Smolder, and I'm just going to connect the outer wing. So I'm going back to the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to take this shade Jilted again. In these inner eye area here, Pearl actually applied this glitter to the inner part there as well, so I'm going to do that also. So I was just checking to see what kind of liner Pearl uses, and sometimes she uses black, and then sometimes she uses white, and sometimes it looks like she doesn't use any at all. So for this look, I think I'm going to go in with white. Hey everyone, so I put on my lashes and drew on some eyebrows, and bitch, I'm not even going to pretend that I can draw on eyebrows, because eyebrows are my least favourite thing to do, hence why I try to avoid covering them. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't look too bad. I tried my best, so you know. I'm now just going to go in and dust off the contour, and then move on to the lips and things like that. So moving on to the lips, I'm going to be lining the lips with MAC's Night Moth, and then I'm going to be using Utopia by Lime Crime. I'm going to try and throw together some like blonde hair or something, and kind of like a Pearl inspired outfit, and I'll be right back. So this is my finished Pearl inspired makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you learned something, and hopefully Pearl sees this. On Drag Race I heard that they only get like 45 minutes to do their makeup, and this felt like it took such a long time, so props to Pearl for looking so good on TV. I think I've done like a pretty okay job. Definitely give this video a thumbs up and share and like it and all that good stuff. If you want to see anybody else's makeup from the show done, I could definitely attempt that. So until next time, I'll see everyone in my next video. Bye everyone.